into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nelson Aguilar from 10 yards out. And the Dolphins will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And the Jets have got it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
He'll buy some time right. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. On 4th down, Stafford. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Throw out wide is incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Now Allen to try again after the pick six. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw pulled in by Aguilar. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 27 yards there, a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on fourth down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They snap it to Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on first and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. They'll fake it. Now Stafford rolling to his right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two more onto their lead. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. On play action, Allen rolling to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Allen going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Henry diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the Jets have got it. They'll give to Cook on the read option. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He's got this to Williams, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, Stafford escaping the pressure. Touchdown, Jets! Jamison Williams, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Allen now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. It's caught by Aguilar. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
As my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen running right on the option. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from taking the lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And the Jets have got it. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They start the drive with Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing on third down, Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on fourth down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 7-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. To throw is Stafford. Touchdown! Jamison Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are once again back in front. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. They'll roll him out right.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
On play action, Allen. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jets have recovered.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Completes it to Aguilar. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Nelson Aguilar with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 4. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Stafford now on second down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back to throw. Stafford. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Play action. Stafford. He'll buy some time right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing again at Stafford. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Here's Ayuk on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Stafford on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6. To the air again. Stafford steps away to his left. Touchdown, Jets! Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Well, that 2-point attempt fell due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled, I can tell you that.
Maybe. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Dolphins. Travis Kelce, 35 yards. And the the Dolphins get a bit closer.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And the Jets have got it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points. And
he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Allen's throw pulled in by Aguilar. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged through.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Travis Kelce with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Dolphins take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. They'll look to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Dolphins have got it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, there's only
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellows up front.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Allen off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. Final minute now of the third quarter. On play action, Allen. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Allen going to try and keep it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On On second down, here's Henry. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
So now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So, boy, that's already the third they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter.
Set. 0. 32.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Stafford sliding out of the pocket.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And past the 40.